Hello and welcome to CAD Graphic Tutorials. Today I'll be showing you how to modify colors and materials of a wall or something in Autodesk Revit Architecture 2012. To start off, you'll obviously need to open Autodesk Revit Architecture 2012 and a project that you're currently working on in which you'd like to change the materials in. Here I'm going to use an Eco Center, which I'm currently working on as a school project, and here it is. Alright. The most basic way to change in a color of a wall is to head to modify, and then right next to like what looks like a vacuum but it's actually a split face, below it is paint. Once you click paint, you see a load of colors in which you can paint something in. As there is not as many colors as you expected as in your normal materials, due to these are just standard colors. If you want it to be green, click it and green. When you render, that is actually white at the moment, but when you render it, it will be green. Alright. If there's a color you don't want in here, or material you don't want in here, say if you want, I don't know, marble. You can either search marble. I don't think they'll have it in here. Marble. Oh, actually, they do have it in marble. Let's try purple instead. Like we want a purple color. Alright. But you get my drift. So let's make a marble, right? Say we don't like the marble one we have now. That marble doesn't look too good to me, so we'll make a new one. Alright. To make a new material, we have to head under. It is under manage, and then next to object styles in your modify button is materials. And a new materials page to open where it's got all the materials list and the appearance of all these materials, structure and identity, blah blah. Alright, to create a new material, well, you first go define that you are making a new material. So you pick any random material, choose what you want, lucky, let's choose site grass. Right, you're going to duplicate that and name it what you want. So we're going to make another marble, so we're going to name it marble new. Alright. Now that we've made this marble new, as you can see, the view of it, this is here, defines the view in a non-render view. Like we said here, we thought this wall here was going to be purple, I think it was. But it actually turns out white, as we are not in a render view. Like we have not rendered it, but when it renders it will be purple, whatever color it was we selected. So this, now if we were to put this green on here, it would just turn green on here. But when we render it, it may be a different color. So marble is what color is marble? It's like a grayish. So we're just going to select a gray color. There we go, that's good enough. So at least we know it's a gray color when we put it on the in a non-render view. Alright, now that we've done that, we can just quickly apply that so it saves. Now that you've defined its non-render view, you can head to appearance. Appearance now is what the material actually is itself. As you see, this is the whole list of materials. You got your ceramics, your concrete, masonry stuff, metals, your aluminium, steel, and different color aluminiums, titanium, and so much. Stone is a pretty cool one if you want to check it out. Like you got some really cool like stone features in here, like which you probably didn't even know of, but they're amazing. Alright, just so happens to be marble does come under stone. This marble here looks pretty cool, so we're just gonna have to click that, replace it, and that is what it's going to turn out to be. So if we go OK, now we just made a new wall, marble wall. So if we head back into modify, paint, and search our marble we just made, marble, there's the marble new we just made. So what we can do now, we can go back there, sorry, marble, and just paint it all marble if we wanted to. But saying if you don't want just one or few walls to be marble, you can make a new wall which is actually defined around marble. You can do this by heading to marble, heading to wall. Choose the wall standard you want. So this means like say if you want a really thick double brick marble wall, you'd click this and then you duplicate it. As you can see, I've already got a few duplications of that into yellow, white, purple and orange. They're the ones I created, whereas your other ones like block veneer, brick veneer are all Revit Architecture standard ones. So if we say we want double brick, 270mm, if you hit edit the type, we can cut. It comes up with like a load of information about it. If we change the material now of this double brick, every other double brick wall we have here will change, which we don't want that. We just want a new wall which is defined around marble. So what we're going to do, duplicate that. We're going to name it marble wall. And if we just OK, and I'll show you now. So now we have got this new marble wall, but as you can see, it is the same properties as a basic generic 270mm wall with your brick and then your insides, blah blah blah. So we edit that, and under value and next to structure, we have an edit button. Click that edit button, it comes up with everything that is in that wall at the moment. See how come we've got the masonry brick from the previous wall which we duplicated into. Then we've got the in-between air barrier which you can't really see, so it's not really that important. Plus then you've got the structure which is pretty much the interior, what it's going to look like. Say if we want to change the outside to just marble. Click where it says masonry brick or whatever material was in there, under next to finish under material, and 3 dots should appear. And again, you should come up with this page that we saw earlier. So if you just head back into graphics and find the marble one we made earlier, marble new, okay, just okay, and okay again. We've now got the marble wall that we had made earlier, so we can put that out wherever we want. And that is our marble wall there. We've pretty much defined it. Can't think of anything else to go through on walls and materials, but I do hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I would really appreciate if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, in addition, our new CAD graphic tutorials website is finally out, so it's got all our tutorials on there if you'd like to check it out, so forth. Thank you for listening. See you next time.